About that, I damn it about to go get some shit and fix that shit myself. What's cracking, y'all? Yo, 803, what's good with you? What's going on, cuz? I ain't seen you in a minute. What's going on with you? How things going? What you been up to? Damn, this sun gonna fuck up my view, man. Let's bring this over here a little bit. It's sunny out for now. What's going on with you? Come on now. Yeah, I just came over here for, quick one. From where the mine's up, bro, with mine. Oh, okay, for sure, for sure. Oh, yeah. Hey, as a matter of fact, man, hey, I'm gonna tap in with you on the IG later. CB, Sad, what's cracking? What's good, y'all? Just came up here real quick. You know how I do. Conversation and smoke. Been a lot of shit going on in the entertainment world. As a matter of fact, hold on, y'all. Let me take this. It's kind of warm out here today. Kind of warm out here today. So, there's been a lot of shit going on in this internet shit in the world. Oh yeah, for sure, for sure. You know, we got this China Max situation. You know what I'm saying? And I'm seeing a lot of people get starting to get on his head, and I'm like, shit, y'all late to the party? Cause I was already on cuz head years ago. You know what I'm saying? I was already on cuz head years ago. But of course, you know, we didn't have the internet like how we have it now. But I'm gonna do a full extensive video. I'm gonna do a full extensive live on it. Cause I just don't like cuz. You know what I'm saying? He's a fucking culture vulture. He's a liar. You know what I'm saying? Like all that shit. So you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna give him a whole live. I'm gonna give him a whole live. I'm gonna wring his neck. You know what I'm saying? And you know, anytime the topic about race comes up, it's a sensitive topic. You know what I'm saying? People get in their feelings, but I don't want people to get in their feelings about this because everything that I'm gonna be discussing on this live is all facts. It's happened. It still goes on. You know what I'm saying? And then I'm gonna break down the history of well, sure, I'll just keep it simplistic. Asiatics. You know. But other than that, the downfall of No Jumper. I knew it was coming, y'all. I knew it was coming. You know, I never supported that. I never supported no jumper. I didn't, you know, yeah, I would tap in on certain interviews and shit like that, but I didn't fuck with No Jumper. I wasn't a supporter of No Jumper. I didn't get in No Jumper business. I rarely talk about No Jumper. But when I have talked about no jumper, and the things and the reasons why I pointed out why I don't like no jumpers is the exact same reasons why this motherfucker is falling. This is the exact same reasons why AD, T-Rail, and everybody else is leaving that shit. You see, when you deal with mess, shit happens. Shit happens. Shit goes crazy. You know what I'm saying? When you deal with mess, it scatters all over the place. You know what I'm saying? When you deal with mess, you're going to get yourself dirty. Right? You're going to have a lot of stains on you. You know? And a lot of them cats got the Mondo whiskey stain on them. Because they dealt with mess. And they should have knew better. But you see, the thing about it is, when you're looking for clout, and you want that clout, and you want to advance whatever it is that you're doing, you will lower yourself. And I don't want to hear the shit. I don't want to hear the shit. Because anybody that decided to go work with Adam, and knowing what Adam was, and still is, and they still decided to go work with him because they want to advance, you lowered yourself to do that. Now you got bit in the ass because look what happened. Look what happened. Look what happened. Because y'all wanted to advance y'all careers, because y'all wanted to put some shine on what y'all do, and this and the third. This is what happens. The story never changes because people like y'all continue on with the story. Adam 22 ain't no different than them people. They will use our culture until they get tired of it, or they get tired of the individuals telling it, and then they'll just get rid of you. And then they'll bring somebody else in to talk about the culture. And they'll bring somebody else in that knows less about the culture than you do. But you still let them come in. Oh, whatever, we getting a bag, we doing this and we doing that. But look what happened. Now, I'm not saying by not being on no jumper, Cats is going to lose this, that, and the third. I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is this. You didn't need to go in that route to advance or get whatever you need. See, y'all had an agenda, but Adam had a bigger agenda. Adam was 2 steps ahead of y'all. And there was already seeds, right? There was already seeds that was being planted. All these little altercations that would pop up where AD would have to go and protect Adam. What the fuck? What happened to morals? What happened to being stand-up men? You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't give a fuck what, you know what I'm saying? Like, this is my employer, but I know my employer doing wrong. Now, as a man, I have to stand up and be like, nah, you can't be doing that. And if you continue doing that, then I'm up out of here. But that's not what happened. They stayed. And they kept staying. And then they kept staying. %90 of them cats come from the streets. And every single last one of them cats put their freedom in jeopardy every time some mess happened at No Jumper. At any time. And you see, the thing about it is, Adam was the protector. He kept a lot of that shit from people, you know what I'm saying, this, that, and the third. Hell, I knew going way back. I don't know if y'all remember this, but for y'all who do, y'all know exactly what I'm talking about. Before No Jumper was No Jumper, when it was just Adam and a couple of heads, and you remember when them cats had ran up in the studio? You know what I'm saying? Like, why would you want to put yourself in the middle of that? For what? This is the days of the internet. People who have nothing have been able to grow their channel, their platform, to be very successful without having to go onto nobody else's platform to do it. And you cats already had a name. You didn't need to do it. Now look at the mess. Now look at the mess. It's messy. It's messy. You know? And at some point in time, do you want to continue dealing with the mess? Or do you want to just do your business, live your life, and have some type of peace that comes out of it? Because the whole part of success and getting success is to be able to leave that with your loved ones when your number is called. When it's time for you to transition. Success is having a family and being able to go to walk out the door, take care of your business, and come home to your family. Success is watching your little kids grow up, graduate, and become productive citizens. Not coming to the graveside or going to the goddamn prisons to go, I want to go see my daddy. You know what I'm saying? But when you deal with mess like that, that shit's going to happen. That you putting yourself in more. You think Adam is tripping about that shit? Adam's not going to get touched. He's not going to get touched. He is going to be protected. And if he does get touched, guarantee you, they're going to be on whoever touched Adam. You know what I'm saying? Because we don't know how to work together in our community to build our own shit. We allow people outside of the community to come into our shit and then to monetize. You think AD, T-Rail, any one of them cats made anything close to what Adam? AD and T-Rail and the rest of them cats come from the culture, right? They come from that culture. But do you think that any of them made anywhere close to what Adam made? These are the things. We have to be careful when we go out here onto these platforms and we talk about our culture. We have to keep that shit protected. You know what I'm saying? That's why I like, you know what I'm saying, linking up with cats with, you know what I'm saying, like Sav and Jesse. You know what I'm saying? 803, you know what I'm saying? Young, old, don't matter. If you come from that culture, you come from that background, we got to keep that shit protected. That shit used to be protected. It wasn't no wiggle room. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't no, oh, you're an outsider, but you can come to one of the meetings though. You know what I'm saying? You an outsider, but we gonna allow you to crip walk though. No. This shit used to be protected. This shit's not protected no more. Because we have opened up the door to allow people who know nothing about the culture to come in, monetize on the culture, and make more money off of what we've done than us. They're making more money off of our story than we are off of our own story. Oh, let me check these comments real quick. Let's see. For real? Yeah, I'm gonna get on his head though. Moon Boots, what's going on? Lonnie in the building. Let's see, it's still profiting off of it. In the end, the fact that some of them were only getting clout off of it, they were literally not getting paid, and if you were only see, Scotty, see, you know what I'm saying? You got to be able, or let me rephrase that. We have to be able to protect what is ours. If you come from them streets, if you come from that culture, and I'm using the streets because you don't need to be a gangbanger to be from the streets. You know what I'm saying? You don't need to be in a gang, clique. As long as you in the streets, you is part of that culture. You know what I'm saying? The only difference is we have a color that we represent and y'all don't. You know what I'm saying? But it falls under the same guidelines. That shit was protected. Now that shit's not protected anymore. Now you have mess. You know? And for y'all that have known me for a while, y'all know I've been on some fuck no jumper shit. I've been on some fuck no, you know what I'm saying? On some no jumper. You know what I'm saying? I didn't even understand that fucking title, no jumper. Like I get it. It you know, but I never understood it. Because motherfuckers always seem to be getting jumped in that motherfucker. So I don't know what the fuck, you know what I'm saying? Oh, shit. But I know that motherfucker was going to fall, though. And sure enough, that shit is, that shit's sinking. That shit's sinking like the Titanic. You know what I'm saying? Now, the good thing is, everybody else that went on to, you know what I'm saying, if they didn't already have their own platforms, see, that was a smart thing for a lot of them that already had their platforms, and they was just going on there, you know what I'm saying? Like, boom, you already got a fan base. And that's the thing. As long as you got your base, you know what I'm saying? Okay, you might want to network a little bit. Ain't nothing wrong with that. But be careful on who you networking with. You know what I'm saying? Because the thing about business is this. You could be going into it wanting to network with somebody and it end up like Ted Turner. I'm going to repeat that again. You can go into business, you can go into it wanting to network with somebody and it end up like Ted Turner. Now, how many of y'all know what happened with Ted Turner? Anybody know? Please don't become anybody. I'm watching videos and learning how to crip walk around this. He got rich. You gonna learn how to crip walk. Well, I mean, hey, at this point in the game, you know what I'm saying? It's an open dance for anybody. You know what I'm saying? Now, myself, I hold to the tradition. If you ain't clipping, you don't need to be doing it. You know what I'm saying? Um, and I know a lot of people when I got brought up, I know a lot of people have brought up Bow Wow. Oh well, Bow Wow did it, but what a lot of people don't know, Bow Wow Crip. Now he may be banging blood or whatever. That's some new shit. But Bow Wow is a Crip. And you ask, well, how did Bow Wow become a Crip? Well, before Bow Wow was with JD, he was with Snoop. He used to run with Snoop and them when he was a little kid. See, the plan was you had the Dog Pound, which was Daz and Corrupt. You know what I'm saying? Now I'm talking about the group on the street side and the group on the music side. So you had the Dog Pound, which we know is Snoop, Nate Dogg, Daz, Corrupt, so on and so forth, right? Now the group is just Daz and Corrupt, right? Well, they had created a puppy pound. They were known as the Puppy Pounds, right? And that's when Bow Wow had got his name. Now the Puppy Pounds, they were initiated as what we would refer to as Tiny Lokes. You know what I'm saying? Y'all could go and look this up. Daz made videos on it. Snoop has talked about it. Corrupt has talked about it. You know what I'm saying? So Bow Wow was clear to, you know what I'm saying? And Bow Wow basically brought in the newer version of the Crip Walk because there's many different versions of the Crip Walk. It's just evolved, right? You know what I'm saying? And the way it's done now, you know what I'm saying, it's fucking dope. You know what I'm saying? It's dope. But going back to Ted Turner, so Ted Turner was, you know, the owner. He created TBS, TNT, and a lot of these other networks. He was like, when it came to cable TV, he was like the boss of all bosses when it came to cable TV. And then Ted Turner decided that he was going to get into the wrestling business because he was already showing wrestling on his network. So when he became owner of WCW, the company had grew so much that, okay, now we get into the internet stage, right? So this is when AOL, Time Warner, comes to the table. Ted Turner thinking like, oh, this is going to be a massive deal. And it was a massive deal. True enough, it was a big, big deal. He thinking all kinds of stuff like, this is perfect. What happened was, Ted Turner had the big office upstairs to the office all the way down the hallway. Excluded out of meetings, all that. He lost his wrestling company. He lost his networks. He doesn't own none of that. None of that. After that merger went down, you know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm saying about being careful on who you network with, because you could find yourself by yourself. You know what I'm saying? Oh yeah, I try to be moon boots. You know what I'm saying? You know, I'm older now, so it's just like I try to, you know, I try to just be kind of easy going these days. Now, on certain things, yeah, I will get amped up because I'm passionate. I'm passionate about certain topics. You know what I'm saying? So I might go into overdrive. But really, the only time you really gonna see the other side of me is when somebody tries to test me on this motherfucker. You know? And you know, I smoke nothing but the fire. If it's not 30% and up, it gotta be somewhere around 25. No lower than 25%. But yeah, I don't, you know. And when anybody ever comes at me and I get into a conflict with somebody, I give them one video. Because I'm not finna do this back and forth. You know what I'm saying? Now, some people end up getting 2 videos because they want to continue on, and there might be something that they might say that is, you know, might drive me to give them a second video. But the second video, but see, this is what I do. When I do the second video, I'm only going to give them a few minutes. You know what I'm saying? And then I'm moving on to something else. So I just, you know, I just come on here to try to have a good time, drop information, chop it up with y'all, smoke good, you know. Because I'll be busy. I'll be having a lot of shit to do, you know what I'm saying? Especially with the shit that I do. You know, I'll be busy a lot. So I'll try to come on here to get away from shit. You know what I'm saying? And just to chop it up and have a good time. You know? Oh, yeah. Hey, y'all, sorry about last night. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to go ahead and move on. China Mac, I'm still coming for your head. But, whatchamacallit? Yeah, sorry about last night, y'all. Because I was going to do R&B night last night. And I totally forgot the BMF season finale and the Ghost season premiere was coming on. You know what I'm saying? And for those that haven't watched it yet, I'm not going to give no spoilers. I'm not going to give no spoilers. But damn. Oh, okay. Eva. Yeah, I'm gonna yeah, that's what happened. The Ghost. Oh yeah, ACB, I got you. Whatchamacallit? Oh yeah, Ghost. Woo! That was some shit last night. That was some shit last night. I was not expecting that shit. You know? Yeah, them motherfuckers came in hot. Came in hot. If y'all haven't checked it out, make sure y'all check that shit out. For real. All right, y'all. I'm going to go ahead and end this. I'll be back later on today, later on tonight, whatever the case may be. So, with that said, you know how we end this. Whatever you do in life, keep it militant, stand on your square, and never let a motherfucker knock you off. With that said, y'all enjoy the rest of y'all.